Can you smell the scent coming from this box here?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Wow, so you can, that was amazing, guys. Let's open up a Dybbuk box right now. I haven't opened it yet, but the seal has been cracked.
Spirits that want to speak while this box is burning.
Welcome, this is Steve Huff Paranormal. If you missed my last video I posted, be sure to go to this channel and watch it. That is part one of what you're about to see the conclusion of here. In part one, I took delivery of 3 Dybbuk boxes that were supposedly haunted and had evil attached to them. I kind of broke through the origin and the myths of this box, and that's exactly what it is. Now, I'm a realist. I'm not a ghost hunter, right? I'm an ITC researcher. For 9 years, I have researched communication with the afterlife, improved communication with the afterlife, and have developed devices for bettering communication with the afterlife. I don't go out there and make these videos overacting, spitting blood, throwing up, and saying I'm possessed. I go out and I connect with the dead, and I use my devices to do so. But I was seeing a lot of these things about Dybbuk boxes, and I researched the history of them, and a Dybbuk box didn't exist before the 2000s, early 2000s, when a guy made up the term Dybbuk box. The term Dybbuk has significance, it's historical, but Dybbuk box has never been a thing until this guy, a writer, wrote an elaborate story for an eBay auction and sold it, and then the second guy sold it. And by the time we got to the third guy, there were some crazy elaborate stories with this box that were never validated, never documented, and never verified. So there's no way you can trap a demon in a box, okay? It just doesn't happen. The intent, in the first video, I talk about the intent, and it's all about the intent. Now, if you believe in the idea of a Dybbuk box because you saw it on TV or you believed the eBay auction or what have you, then you fear it. And it is that fear that causes anxiety attached to that item. I was telling somebody the other day, I could take one of my socks and make a bunch of videos saying, I think my sock is possessed and all these crazy things are happening, and I can lie and make up stories and then sell my sock on eBay as a haunted sock. There's a demon in a sock, and some people would believe it, even though it would be nonsense. I would never do that because that's not what I do. But at the end of the first video, after I talk about the history, some weird things that were happening, and I did a full-on spirit box session using my latest signature portal, that was pretty cool, by the way. The spirits at the end pretty much said it all. I'll ask one more time, are these Dybbuk boxes fake or real?
Should be. I think great.
So even the spirits said, unafraid, I should be unafraid, and it's dumb. The spirits I talk to don't want me to mess with this nonsense because this is a novelty, right? But I feel this video can be educational for myself and for you guys who want to listen to it or see the realities of the Dybbuk box. I'm about to pry one open. I don't think I'm going to use the saw we showed in the beginning, but I'm going to pry one open and see what's inside because there are things inside. And again, as I said in my first video, I strongly believe 100% with every ounce of my soul that the person I bought them from on eBay made them in their kitchen table or at home, and they were very creative, they're very nice looking, but I do not believe for a nanosecond there is any evil spirit or demon attached or stuck inside the box. I'm going to open the box and you're going to see I'm still going to be happy, positive, pushing love. Love is the key. Pushing light, and I'm not going to come down ill. I'm not going to spit blood. I'm not going to become possessed on camera. What harms us most when it comes to paranormal and this kind of stuff is our fear. Again, it's our belief. We create our own realities. If we believe it strong enough, it is true to us and our brain. And that fear is what creates chaos within us, right? So enough talk, enough blabber. We're going to go open this box right now. And then I'm going to do another session using my newest portal device, because we have to have some kind of spirit communication in my videos, right? So let's get to it. All right, so I have the Dybbuk box, one of them. You can hear there's stuff in here, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what's inside. I'm going to sit out here by my fire pit, and I'm going to bust one of these open, this one right here. And later, I think I'm going to burn one to dispel the myth even further. And you guys will see in the future, I'll be fine. I'm not going to become sick or possessed or ill. But I'm curious to see what's inside of this box. Let's check it out. All right, so we're going to open the box right here. I'm going to just try to see if I can just pry it open nice and easy. If not, oh yeah, this is going to be easy. Piece of cake. That did not take much work at all. Are we ready? Are we ready to open this thing? Are we ready to open this, guys? It's cracked open. Doesn't smell like a demon. Well, let's see what's inside. Oh, it's almost there. It's almost there, guys. Here we go. I haven't opened it yet, but the seal has been cracked. Look at this. Oh wow, it smells. A little baby plastic figurine. All right, let's check out the contents. All right, so I opened the box. That was kind of fun. It was easy to open. Let's inspect the contents in more detail. Now, the person who made this did put some contents in. I'm not sure what this is, but this smells, and it's kind of pleasant. It's like some kind of pine cone or something off of a tree. So this is giving smell and scent. We have a picture. We have a picture here of a headstone, which is something that I could see someone putting in a box like this. A medal from a church in Chicago, which this is a symbol of good, not evil. So there we go, right there. Little medal. This is the coolest thing in the box. A little plastic baby. Look at this. A dice, whatever you want to call this, a single dice die. So the interesting thing too is, as I said in the first video, this is like a craft project people sell on eBay as a novelty, and they're really cool. They're cool to buy just to have as decoration in your house. Again, you have to understand the origins of the Dybbuk box. There is no origin. It's an eBay origin. It's an item that was created to make a profit and sell, which is all well and good, but not when you attach a lie to it, right? So I don't like when people lie about paranormal and ghosts and demons, because it adds a stigma to this field for honest researchers. And there's people who think that fake is real and real is fake, and it's kind of weird to me. But this was put together with a hot glue gun, you know, which tells you right there it's somebody with craft. They're cool to look at. I have no regrets buying these from eBay. I spent $300 on 3 boxes and a mirror. I have no regrets because I learned the reality of the Dybbuk box. I hope that you guys have learned something from this. I learned that there's no evil energy coming from these, that it's all based on fear and intent. As I've said for years, our fear is very powerful. Our brain is very powerful. I dropped all fear from life a while ago, and it's a beautiful thing. When you have no fear, you don't fear death. You don't fear making decisions in life that can expand your life and make your life grow. When you don't have fear, your life opens up dramatically. So fear is basically what kills us. And when you don't have fear, things like this are powerless because it's all about intent. All right, guys, I'm out in my yard. It's late. I'm at my fire pit. I'm going to burn the second wooden Dybbuk box right now. So I sprayed it down with some, that barbecue kind of lighter fluid you set charcoal on fire with. Lighter fluid, I don't know what it's called. But I knew that that would instantly ignite the box. And it's a beautiful box. I really felt bad burning it because I don't believe there's anything evil. It's just that intent I spoke of. And it's a shame that I paid, $50 for this box and I'm just burning it. But it's necessary to show you guys and show those who believe that these are evil that they're really not. There's not going to be a demon coming out. But this is pretty interesting. I do catch an EVP here and catch a photo. Are there any spirits that want to speak while this box is burning?
Spirits that want to speak while the box is burning.
Now that was interesting. The reply was let it go. Pretty clear as well. He didn't say let it out. He said let it go. And while some of you may see that in the scary sense of, oh, he said you let the demon go, I see it in another way. I see this as my guide telling me to let this topic go. It's silly, it's nonsense. They haven't liked it since I started doing these videos because it takes away from my real research and my real goals and my real work. So they're saying, let this Dybbuk nonsense go. That's exactly how I take that message. I don't go to the scary, I go to what I feel from within. So just as I was telling you guys all is well and I don't believe in this stuff, and I don't, I saw this photo. I was taking images while the box burned with another camera. And spirits can show themselves in images by manipulation of the elements like fire, water, smoke. Same way they manipulate audio to speak, they can manipulate those things to show themselves in images. If you look in between the flames, on top of the box, now I see it. I see an eye, a nose, and a mouth. I see a face right in there now. That could be nothing. Could be our minds playing tricks. You might not even see it. But look closely between the flames. That is the top of the box. I see a man's face with a kind of a stern look on it. And this is an ITC photograph as far as I'm concerned. I've captured many of these over the years, but does this have to do with the box? Or is it just another ITC photo that I would catch on any given day? I'm going to go with that it's just an ITC photo, because anytime I take photos like this with the intent of spirit communication, they do at times show themselves in photos. But this is very intriguing, if I do say so myself. Alright, I just saw that picture. I'm going to go out here to where I burned the box and see if it's cool enough to open the lid on it. Ooh, it's chilly out here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I can't see anything. It's just totally burned. It's turned to ash. I'll have to dig through tomorrow to see if I can find anything that was in it. That just burned down. Wow. So that picture was a little strange, right? Now, keep in mind, you can capture these photos of spirits using fire, smoke, and water. But it's interesting that it was right on top of the box. I will say that. I'm going to go in right now and do a session and using the portal. Let's see what happens. Looks like Casper's out. Hey, Casper. Alright. Okay, I'm using the Dead Time app on Android for this session. ITC Legion. All right. I don't think the spirits are going to want to talk about the boxes, but I did burn one a couple hours ago, and I opened one earlier. Were there any spirits attached to that box I burned? Who is here with me right now? Remember, this app provides raw audio to spirits so they can manipulate it. It consists of gibberish, parts of voice. Spirits use the audio, the energy present, and the portal in this case, to make it easier for them to do this. So far it seems they are saying an angel is present and her love is present. She has a purpose, this angel. Were there any spirits around that box tonight? Were there any spirits? Those who have followed me for years know who Billy is. He has been with me for many, many years, and I feel he is some sort of guide. This box was opened today, this Dybbuk Box. What do you think of that? Can you smell the scent coming from this box here?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Wow, so you can, that was amazing, guys. A direct, crystal clear answer to my question. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Direct communication with the other side. Do you like this new box? Yeah. Thank you. Wow, guys. This is awesome. How many are here in the room with me right now? I'm going to try to connect intuitively to see who's here. I'm feeling love energy. I'm not feeling any negativity whatsoever. So I basically wanted to run a session because I opened these boxes today. I wanted to see if there'd be any different dynamic. There's nothing evil. There's nothing unusual coming through. We're getting the usual friendly spirits that are here. Whose face did I capture in the image on top of the box? Okay, I heard something, but I'm not sure what. Does he have a name? It looked like a man. All right, well, thank you. Well, I'm going to close this session out. Is there anything else you want to say? Thank you. All right. I'm not sure if we got a lot there. I know we had a couple direct interactions, but I'll have to listen back to this. As for the Dybbuk Box, again, I still say they're a novelty. There's nothing unusual that came through tonight. Even that photo is not unusual for an ITC photograph, if it is anything at all. So let's close this session down. Thank you, spirits, so much. I want to thank all of you for coming through. So if we as human beings can create something that spreads fear and puts out the intent of evil, something like the Dybbuk Box, why can't we put out something that signifies and stands for the opposite? Why can't we come out with something that has the intent of love, positivity, peace, harmony, health, and all things good, love and light? One thing I've learned from this experience of the Dybbuk Box is I decided to create an angel box. A box that will hold items that portray love and light, right? And I'm going to seal that box with white candle wax. And I'm going to make a personal one for my bedside, and Debbie's going to make a personal one for her bedside. But I'm going to make a generalized one. And it's going to be beautiful. And I'm going to give it away As a matter of fact, every 2 weeks on my Patreon page, I do a live stream where we have Q&As. You guys can ask me anything. Sometimes we do live EVPs, and I give away things every 2 weeks. I'm going to give away this angel box that I'm making right now on my next live stream in a few days. And hopefully whoever wins it or gets it, it can signify positivity. It can help lift them up instead of tear them down with fear. That here we are today in 2019, directly connecting with the dead with clear, concise communication. And so many people dismiss it as fake or not real when it is real as you are sitting there watching this. And so is intent. And my intent for the angel box is going to be that of love and light. And I think it's cool. You guys should make one. Make one. If you want to bring more positivity in life, get a little box, put some things that are special to you in it, a loved one's photo, a ring, jewel, whatever that is special, that signifies love. Seal it up with some white candle wax, lavender candle wax, set it by your bedside, and every time you look at it, you will think of positivity. You will not think of fear. And that is the intent that will then be set within you. And once you set that intent within you of positivity and love and light, your life can open up more and more positive things may come to your life. Love is within us all. God is love. That love we have within us is God. God equals love, as I always say. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like what I do, thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to watch real ITC, real spirit communication, real afterlife research, real spirit contact, subscribe and thumbs up, as there's always more on the way. I love you all. I thank you all. And remember that love is the key. All right. I forgot to check the ashes from burning the box last night. Okay, I see a shell. So this is a shell. Nothing paranormal about that. What's this? There's also a necklace. That's kind of cool. Now it's all burnt to a crisp, but it's a necklace. Burnt wood, glass shards from the top of the box. I don't see anything else. So there we go, a shell and a necklace in the burned box. And it's the next day. I didn't have any crazy dreams. I feel fantastic yet again. No worries, no problems. Positivity, love, my friends, love.